Hello and welcome to episode 45 of Legacy Gaming with Atari Man 71. I'm playing through my Atari 2600 collection at this point. I have over 450 games, approximately 400 of which are unique, and I will only play the unique games on here, so stuff that's just relabeled or repackaged. I might touch on it if it's available, briefly, but I'm not gonna, play a full game. If you like retro gaming, or as I call it, legacy gaming here, and I call this legacy gaming because I'm saying these are the consoles that basically started the video game industry. This is what brought video games into the home, out of the arcades into the home, and what has exploded into what the video game industry is today. Please like and subscribe and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I am very active on Twitter. And if there's something you'd like to see, please leave a comment in the chat here on Twitch, or please leave a comment on YouTube, or contact me through Twitter. Like I said, I'm very active there, and I put additional content on there as well. So tonight I'm continuing my Activision collection, and I have 3 more games. I have Tennis, Laser Blast, and Freeway. And if you notice, my Tennis label variation that I show here is actually a PAL label. I'm sorry, I did not have my NTSC label, but I will show it to you here. It's green, so you can't see it, but you see the text there. The PAL label was just one that I had taken a picture of, and I decided not to update it prior to this show. But like I said, I do have the NTSC version as well. This is the PAL is one I purchased in a big purchase from Australia, where I got some games like Hero, and I also got a copy of River Raid on PAL. So, I just have those available. So anyway, I will get to my information for Tennis. Let me call that up here. So Tennis is cartridge AG-007. It was released in 1981. So I think all the Activision games, the numbers are sequentially released. So we've gotten past 1980. The first 6 games were 1980. So now we're into 1981 releases. This uses a joystick, and as usual, I have my Wiko command controller. It's pretty much my favorite joystick, because my limited mobility, the button on top, using my thumb to do that, that's actually easier because my left-hand thumb is very weak. So when most people think of Tennis for the Atari 2600, they think of this game. I did not play this as a child, and I only really played it in practice for this stream. It's a decent game, but it is difficult. I was not able to beat the computer, and I probably won't beat the computer here for this show. Scoring is the same as in regular tennis: 15, 30, 40, then a deuce, and then advantage, and then the game. And unlike regular tennis, this is only one set. The first 1 to 6 wins. If it goes to a 6-6 tie, though, the score resets to 0-0, and so then you need win another 6 and win by two games to win the game. So if you're very good at it and you play against someone that's very good, you could play for a very long time. VGR ratings for this game: the graphics are rated 3 for decent, and the playability is 3, which is worth playing. So I will insert my Activision, my invisible tennis game. I forgot to turn the video capture card on OBS Studio. So here we go. So, as I read in the instructions just briefly, I need to play game 3 because that actually is slower speed. And that's me versus the computer, and it's slower speed. You see the balls bouncing slower too. I was not aware of that. So, in practice, I played full speed all the time, and I lost regularly. Also, my difficulty switch is in B, which means I can hit wider angle shots. Excuse me. So I'm just going to serve the ball and see how this goes. Oh, wow, this is a lot slower. Oh, get past him. Ah, crap. He got the point. This is actually real slow. I may switch over to regular speed and just lose because this game is going to take forever. Unless I start to win, of course, at which point. Ah, I'm terrible. I'm even terrible at this. I mean, it's so slow. How can the computer fail here? It says to do this to figure out how to control your shots. See, I'm trying to hit him to the other side. I don't... He's going to win this first. So that's a little wider. And now I need to go backhand. Oh! He won that one. So now he's serving to me. For some reason, I actually find it easier playing on the bottom of the screen. Hey, I got a point. I got a point. I got a point. Ugh. You know, trying to get my player to turn around to get the right shot. Ugh. Terrible. I just need to focus on the ball and stop trying to... But see, I'm hitting it straight back to him. He's going to win this one. At least I got a point. I don't think I even got a point when I was playing it at full speed. Yeah. See, that's I know how to play tennis. I know you need to switch from side to side so that, you know, I get him in one corner and he gets me in the other. So now I'm going to serve from this side. Like that. Ugh. Not paying attention. Ooh, he got me. That was an opportunity right there for me. Come on. Yeah. I'm getting the hang of it. Ugh. I thought I was in that spot. I wasn't even looking. Three to nothing. I'm going to beat him eventually here. I'm at least scoring points. Ugh. God, you move so slow in this game. You know, I always find myself rushing the net up here on the top because I get impatient. And when I think I have a shot, ugh. It was a hard fought point. You know, I think the racket has to be flipped before and I was just starting to get used to just positioning my body and not worrying about the racket because it'll switch. Ugh, that was my fault. So, this is probably going to be it, folks. The end of my tennis career in Atari. Just for argument's sake, I'll maybe play a game one just to show you the difference in speed. You know, I can see how if you play this a little while, you can master your shots and things like that, but oh, I thought for sure I was going to score a point there. There, I got one. Oof. Wasn't paying attention. He moves real good. Oh, I should have been backhanded. Ah, I fell for my own practice. Yeah. Oh no. I got complacent. I got stuck watching. No. The problem is to hit the widest angle shots, you almost have to miss them. Oh, that's it. He won 6-0. So I said I'll play game one. I'll just play maybe one round of game one. You see how much faster this game goes. Hey, maybe I'll do better on this one now. Maybe not. Oof. Man. That's a lot faster than the other one. So you see, so I'm not going to bother watching him kill me. So that's tennis. It's actually worth playing. It's decent. With a little practice, I think you can be good. And so here we have Laser Blast, my second game on the list. So I'll put it in, turn it on, and here we go. So I'll pull up my information on Laser Blast. So Laser Blast is cartridge AG008, AG-008. It was also released in 1981, and it also uses the joystick. I did get to play this game a little bit when I was young. My cousin had it, and he was pretty good at it, actually. I had limited play time, so I really didn't get that great at it, but I found it a decent game to play. The I don't know if it's a combination of the colors and the sound effects in this game, but they were pretty good for the time. I mean, 1981. I mean, you realize that's still the infancy of home video games for people having them in their homes, and you know it wasn't as exciting as other games, but it was pretty fun for 10-year-old me. Um, Basically, in the game, you fly your spaceship and you shoot lasers at moving laser cannons on the ground before they shoot you. Um, when you get shot, it has a little animation that it does, and you crash, and while you're crashing, you can actually crash into one of the cannons and take them out, which is different than a lot of other games. I will never achieve it, but at 1,000,000 points, your score turns into exclamation points, and the game actually ends. I'm not that good, so I'm not going to play this that long. I assume it's a pretty simple game, so I assume at some point it just becomes almost robotic as how you play it. So VGR ratings for this game: the graphics are rated 3, which is decent, and the playability is 2 for dry, brief enjoyment. And that's probably because there's not a lot of variation in it. You just constantly move along and shoot these laser cannons and move to the next screen, and there's 3 more laser cannons. Okay, so I'm going to play game 1, which is the cadet level game. And according to the instructions, all I have to do is push the joystick up, and it will launch the game, which is, kind of unique. Some of the others, like Dragster, you pushed it to the right, and it would start the game. They were at least playing with figuring out a way to not have to hit the reset button to start your game over. So basically it says to fly low, see the reactions of the laser cannons, and then take them out and shoot them. So it goes low. That's as low as I can. So they're aiming at me, but they're not real fast. Okay. They say movement is key. Ooh, that was close. So I got the first 3, 30 points. It's a long way from 100,000. Oh, I lost sound. Push my... So there you see I basically... trying to get this sound to work. Hold on, I'm going to get the sound to work and just start the game over. Yeah, I don't know if it's the cord or if it's the AV to HDMI adapter. So get low. Oh no! All right, I'm resetting this because that's just ridiculous. Oh, come on! See now that I've killed the first 3 once, so it says go left and right. So that guy shoots first. So they take turns shooting, I guess. So that's interesting. So he shoots first. Ugh. So that's probably going to be the last guy. Oh no! Oh, I got that guy. Ugh. That's it. That's game. I'll start it over again. It's actually not terrible. But man, you gotta move. I mean, that's the thing. Terrible. See, you'll notice if I stick right here, well, now they're moving faster. But if I... they move fast. So I'm going to reset it again, start over. They definitely get faster. But you see my angle that I can shoot of is steeper than theirs. Ooh, that was close. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Should get higher. Wow, I'm sitting up high in the sky now. $1,000. Got a free life. First free life. And this is the lowest I can go in this game. I think they... shoot and move, shoot and move. 1620. That's better. 1,000 points almost better. Man. Ugh. That's horrible. Ugh. It was a fluke that I got that free life. See, this is the height to stay at. Maybe not. That's 450. That's my usual score. Man, that was my own fault. I just sat... Oh, man! Ah! It's actually pretty fun. I know it's got not the most fun reputation, but because I think it's probably pretty predictable, even though I screwed up there. And like I said, the sound effects in this game are really great. I mean, ooh, just got lucky. One more game. Regardless of what I score here. So they're limited in their angles of attack. Ugh. Still. Gotten lazy. Okay, so it's Laser Blast. It's actually pretty fun. I'll turn that off. Well, I'll turn it to black and white first, and then I'll turn it off. Take that off. So the last game on my list today is Activision Freeway, so I'll put that in. Turn the game on. There you see Freeway. You got the cars. I have the chickens here, so I'll pull up my information on Freeway. So Freeway is cartridge AG-009. It was also released in 1981, and it also uses a joystick. And I did not play this as a kid, and we didn't have it, and I didn't know anyone that had it. I have played it on my stream earlier when I played the 32-in-1 cartridge, which was published by Atari. This game is on there, as well as other games by Activision. There is also a variation of this that is rabbits instead of chickens. It's the same game, just with a different sprite. I think this game loses something when you play it as one player, but I can see it being fun in competitive mode against someone else. When playing this game earlier, it reminded me of the game Pigs in Space that was published by Atari. It had a sub-game in it where Miss Piggy needs to get to the spaceship, and she needs to cross this asteroid belt, or spaghetti and meatball belt, I think is what it was. But when you got hit by a meatball or spaghetti, it pushed you back, and that's the same thing that happens here as a chicken. It just pushes you back, and so it's very similar. It's probably the motivation that they had for making Pigs in Space. And I believe Pigs in Space was 1983, which means it came after this game. The difference between that game and this game, though, is that Miss Piggy can also move left and right. And in this game, you can just move vertically. At least as much as I've played, you can only move vertically. And so you control the chicken that basically needs to cross the road. Every time you cross, you score a point. The player with the most points at the end wins. You can only run in a straight line. If you're hit by the traffic, you are sent back either a few spaces or to the beginning, depending on the difficulty switches. So VGR ratings for this game, the graphics are rated 3 for decent, and the playability is 4 for fun. I think that's dependent on you having a competitor, because playing it by yourself, it is not fun. But in a competitive situation, you're probably, feeling the pressure and feeling stressed and trying to get across the road. And, you maybe would take chances that you wouldn't as a single player. So I hope my audio is working. It seems to be cutting in and out. I have this mini HDMI, and I can hear when the sound is working and when it's not. There's a little hiss when it's working. We'll see how it does. So, game 1. This is Chicago, Lakeshore Drive, 3 a.m. traffic. So I'm just going to hit reset. As you see, that's pretty light traffic. You hear all the sound effects. One point. Some cars move really slow. And I will tell you, I am from the Chicagoland area, and people do not obey the slow traffic keep right, which is apparently what they're doing here. Yeah, see there, I got hit. But I only move back because I'm in the B difficulty. I only move back one spot. It doesn't just move you back one spot. It slows you down for a second. It stalls you for half a second. Those middle lanes are the hardest. Somebody's car alarm is going off there. And you can go forwards and backwards. Once you get to these slow lanes up at the top, though, it's almost nothing. The middle of the road is the most difficult part here. And I don't know if the 32-in-1 has all these variations. It only probably has one variation of the game, because I don't think you can hit game select. I may be wrong, though. There may be multiple games on that 32-in-1. So the scores are flashing, so that means the game's about to end. Get across the road as quickly as you can. Oh, I didn't quite get to 16. Made it right there. So I'm going to play game 2 now. So game 2, refer back to the instructions real quick. Close this one, close this one. So game 2 is Interstate 5, Seattle at 6 a.m. So we're going to reset this and see how this goes. There's a lot more cars on this. And you can't move left and right, remember. Ooh. This is a lot tougher than that game 1. Oh my goodness. I haven't even gotten across once yet. You can't just push across. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I thought I was waiting. Oh. 1. See, and not being able to go left and right, that's tough, man. 2. Okay, this game just got a lot funner because it's so difficult. You know, that first version is pretty boring. That Lakeshore Drive one is pretty boring because it's simply easy to get across the road. And you have to go when you're shot. Keep getting back to the... Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh, the truck got me. It's the first time I got hit on the other side of the road. Oof. 38 on game 1. That's pretty good. Two on this one. That's enough to win, but boy, I'm terrible. Oh, I was probably going to get hit again, but maybe I would have gotten 3 on that one. So I'm going to go to game 3 now. Game 3 is Santa Monica Freeway, Los Angeles, 10 a.m. So we'll see how the traffic is there. It's got to be better than that Seattle one, but it seems like a lot of cars. So I'm going to hit reset. A lot of slow cars. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. If I even score on this one, I'll be surprised. I'm going too far. I know as a kid I definitely would have stopped after level 1. I would not have done these harder roadways. I will say this Frogger is 1,000 times easier than this. The ability to move left and right is Ah. I was so hopeful when I... Oh, I thought I was getting in behind that truck. Ah! And I just give up like I'm pushed all the way back to the beginning. Well, I pretty much am. 0 points. Disgusting. And I call myself Atari man. Well, I don't call myself Activision man. I'm going to try that again. Well, no, I'll just go on to the next one because we have a lot of games to play here on this one. So the next one is Bayshore Freeway, San Francisco Midnight. So hopefully the traffic's a lot less on this one. San Francisco, there's always a lot of traffic. Whew. Fast trucks in the right lane. This is all trucks. Oh, I thought I'd get it past it. I should just go to that. Ah, did myself in on that one. Alright, I'm gonna not try just bum rushing it. Time such that, man, they just kill you. Ah! One. I gotta cross that. Man, I stopped when I should have kept going. One is better than none, I guess. Jesus, and I was getting hit. So game 5. Game 5 is John Lodge Expressway, Detroit, 9 p.m. So by 9 p.m., you know, rush hour traffic is gone. Let's see how this is. Oh, this is more like Lakeshore Drive. There's one super fast, which that's similar to Michigan. What I've experienced in Michigan anyway. Michigan drivers are insane. We got lucky there. I didn't see the guy all the way in the right lane was, oh my God. This one is a little more predictable, at least. Oh, that guy's not moving at all. Interesting. Traffic is changing speeds. Maybe there's a police officer about. That's an interesting turn of... all slowed down again. No. Ah. Blue card just did me in. It's interesting with the changing speeds. Yeah, I almost did as well here as I did in Chicago. Okay, so game 6. Game 6 is the Beltway, Washington, D.C., 6 p.m. So this is probably going to be very heavy traffic. Whew. So expect a big goose egg out of me again, or chicken egg. I don't know what you want to call them. Oh my God. Those green ones are... Yeah, the speeds of these cars are changing. That's actually an interesting... It's getting me to panic. Oh my God. This chicken is squished at this point. Now they sped up! Oh, those jerks! I can squeeze through. One! One is better than none. Yeah, probably in the A difficulty it would be easier. Because then you just go all the way back to the beginning. Oh, Jesus. I got lucky there. In the A difficulty, it kicks you all the way back to the beginning. No! Ah. But if you're there at the top, going all the way back to the beginning would be frustrating. Wow, that yellow car is slow. Ugh. 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 Wow. At least I got some. And I think I'm getting better. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting lucky. So this is game 7 is the LBJ Freeway in Dallas at 5 p.m. So again, heavy traffic, rush hour. Ah. It's heavy traffic, but it's not the worst. As I say that, as I get knocked back 100 shots. Oh, I thought I got past him. Jeez. Driving on this must be miserable. These constantly changing speeds actually makes it real challenging. Probably. I tried to back up. Oh my God. course. I don't know what I was waiting for there. Nice of you to slow down for me. Ah! Now the first lane is fast. Taking some chances here, dodging in and out of the cars. Stuck in the middle of the road. All right, so the last game is game 8. This is Long Island Expressway, New York City at 3 a.m. So this should again be a lighter traffic game. Maybe it's when everybody's coming home. It's trucks again. These middle of the night ones are all just trucks. Getting better. That guy just sped up like crazy. Ah. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, speed up on me. Ah. Got lucky there. I thought I was going to hit that brown truck. I think the trick is to look 1 lane ahead or 2 lanes ahead. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Terrible. Terrible. Ah. Well, that's Freeway. That's my games for today. As always, if you like videos like this, please follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow with 3 new games, and you know, if you want to get in touch with me, you know, leave a comment, or you can or participate in chat. I'll try to reply. I don't always guarantee that I'll read them right when you send them, but I do try to reply. And then also on YouTube, you can leave a comment, or I'm very active on Twitter. You can leave me a message on there, and I'll get in touch with you. If there's something you'd like to see, maybe I'll, you know, try to spend some time doing that. So, as always, be healthy, stay safe, wash your hands and social distance. I'll be back tomorrow, and I appreciate you for watching. Thank you, and have a good evening.